Alright guys, welcome to my channel today. Today we're going to figure out which one is better, the 630 reverse trike or the Addmotor reverse trike. So I'm going to tell you, it's not even a contest guys. This 630 wins out by far. I had to do some work to that bike to make it perfect. So this bike to me now is perfect for what it is. I had to put hydraulic brakes on this bike. I have hydraulic brakes that I bought for this bike. They both have cable pull brakes. I don't understand why at $2,000 we would be putting on cable pull brakes when it should have the hydraulic brakes on it. So especially on ones that have two wheels on the front that each have independent braking on the front wheels. Cable pull brakes are impossible to get to pull equal at the same time for the most part. Even if you get them adjusted, they work once. Next time you try them, they don't work the same. It's just the tendency of cable pull brakes. Hydraulic always push evenly. So it should have, both these bikes should have had hydraulic on it. Now the 630, I put the hydraulic on, it's there, it's on. It's something that you would need to do to that bike to make it perfect. The other thing I did was put a Cane Creek Hellbender Visco bearing in this thing to get the steering a little bit smoother on it, because with the two tires on both these bikes on the ground, it's just with the geometry of the bikes, when you turn just a little bit, it just boom, it wants to go in that direction. It's not like a regular bike, so it's super sensitive on the steering and it can scare you. It's not so much that it scared me as I said, you know what, I see a potential down the road for a problem. If I was steering off to the side, turn around and there was trash in the road or something, and I swerved real quick to avoid it, I could get myself in trouble. So I put that steering dampener on. Might be overkill, you might not have to do it yourself, but I think hydraulic brakes are a must on that, and I believe 630 is looking at putting hydraulic brakes on those bikes in the future. The Addmotor is an absolute disaster, okay? This thing is a geometry mess. This thing is weighted all wrong. The wheel comes up. They're trying to convince me that the wheel coming up on the bike is normal and that that's a feature that this bike can be ridden on two wheels. Well, bull. This is a trike. By definition, it has three wheels, not two. I bought a trike. I bought the most stable trike that's supposed to be on the market today. This is not it. Can I get my money back? Yep, they said I could get my money back. I have to pay 10 to 30% restocking fee on that bike. I have to repackage it, which is understandable, I get that. I have the box, I'll put it in the box. They said that if I didn't have the box, it would be an additional charge. So I have to pay the 10 to 30% restocking fee on that. I have to pay the shipping back to California. And if I'm shipping this thing, I'm going to have to declare that it has a battery, okay? So the battery's going to have to be sent separately on this bike as a hazardous thing. It's going to cost a lot of money. You know, when you get something from Amazon, you can get a watch from Amazon and there's stickers all over the thing saying that there's a battery in the thing. When you get these bikes, there's no stickers on it saying there's batteries in them. So I have to send it the right way. I have to declare the battery on it. It's going to be sent separately. The bike's going to have to be sent separately. I'm probably talking, and I'm guessing, between $600 to $1,200 to send this back. Then I've got to pay that restocking fee. And they also told me that if it gets damaged in shipping, it's on me. So I'm probably going to have to insure the bike, which is going to cost me more money. I'm figuring between $1,000 to $1,500 to send this bike back. That's nuts. I would just sell it outright, which this bike is for sale. You guys want it. I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace. This thing's got less than 10 miles on it. It's got less than 9 miles on it, guys. I'm going to put it out there for $1,800. I will take $1,500 for that thing right now. You come get it. I'm not shipping it. It can be yours. $1,500. You're going to save $1,100 on that bike because it's $2,600 to buy that bike. You want it, come get it. It's a beautiful bike. I'm not saying that Addmotor, it's a crappy bike. It's a very nice bike. I think Addmotor has very nice bikes. Don't get me wrong. Their customer service, on the other hand, so this Addmotor bike here, I get in touch with them. They So we swap a couple emails. They don't like what I got to say. I asked them to please take the bike back. I don't want to pay shipping. This is not what I bought. They don't want to listen to me. So yeah, they stop even emailing me. They won't answer me anymore. Yes, I could call them, but I'm not even going to bother. They're not going to ever give me my money back for this thing unless I ship it to them. They're not going to pay for the shipping. It's just not worth me doing it. Like I said, I'm going to sell it. I'll sell it at a loss. I am never buying anything from Addmotor again, and I know they're good bikes, but I won't buy them. No way. All right, guys, so in conclusion, 630 wins over the Addmotor by far, because this thing's a disaster. This thing needs a little bit of work to get it riding perfect, but put those hydraulic brakes on that thing, you'll be good to go. Maybe the second batch of these will come out with hydraulic brakes on them, let's hope. And this thing here, they need to cut this thing up and start all over again. It's a weight problem. They need to push these wheels back, bring the weight forward on this bike, and they'd have a much better bike, because this thing's a disaster. Being on two wheels is not a trike. Just remember that, guys. Hey, hit the like, hit the subscribe on the way out.